Off their
Get too
feet.
busy, man. Congratulations.
Hey,
Great game.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
That's
Mr.
not
Jackson.
my real question. Congratulations. How do you describe what happened here?
It was just a battle. It was back and forth. Both teams were extremely tough. Super proud of our guys for hanging in there. Stillwater got after us there in the first quarter, and we were a little bit big-eyed, but we hung in there. They gave us a couple of breaks, and we capitalized on it. And there were just so many big plays. There were a lot of big plays in that game. I can't narrow them down, but so proud of our guys for battling.
How big was the kickoff return? Of course, you get behind, but the kickoff return by Brennan.
No, it was big. It was big. I tell you what. Brennan is electric. He's the player of the year, and I think he looked like it tonight. He looked really good.
What about the block punt? Nobody's ever, or not the block punt, the ball that they snapped through the end zone. You really didn't have a lot going until you get that safety.
No, their center got dinged up, and then they snapped one in the end zone. Like I said, they gave us some breaks, fortunately, and so we were able to capitalize on some of those, and it was big for us. Proud of our kids for hanging in there.
How did you adjust to that defense they were throwing at you? Were they 5 yards off the line of scrimmage? And
I don't know that we ever really did adjust. They were backed up off the line, and they had some negative plays in that, and that's kind of how their defense operates. They try to get you behind the chains, and they got us behind the chains quite a bit tonight. They're really, really good.
Quantrell breaks that one. They get those big plays there at the end. How's your defense hang on there?
Well, offense came back, and Luke Krieger made a big play right there, and then was it Brennan or Braylin scores down here in this end zone, and then defense forces a turnover right down here at the end. So I think it was definitely a bend a lot, but don't break. Evening, proud of our defense for hanging on and getting the big turnover when we needed it.
They're a great team. We knew coming in it was going to be a dogfight. We didn't expect anything easy, so just the adversity and the resiliency that we had just to stay in the game, I think it was big for us.
It's been a while since you guys got popped out that early, down 17-3, just like that. Talk about the resiliency of this team.
It was super good. The coaches, they just instilled in us, don't get too low, don't get too high on anything. They told us that before the game because we know they were going to be something like that. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. So I think the mindset we had coming out here before, just different than any other game, of course. I think it really helped us in it.
What was going through your head when little brother got the game on the touchdown?
Oh my gosh, I was. That's what you want to see. Even though we go back and forth to touchdowns and stuff, him scoring, I wouldn't want anybody else to be in that position. Just, it made me feel like I had scored at least, so it made me that happen.
What'd you see on your kick return?
Oh, I just saw Lane. The first one, I missed it. The first one, I was like, oh, crap. I saw it, and someone barely got a hand on me. So I knew if they kicked it to me again, I saw the lane, so I opened it, and I just hit it.
How wild was this finish?
This is so wild. When they score with like a minute left, just to come back down the field after it's been, not the great of offensive game, I think just to come back and do it, I think it was, maybe the best drive of the year, just a complete game.
What do you think when you see that defense they're throwing at you? They got guys off the line of scrimmage just rushing.
We prepared for everything they gave us, so I think, we were just prepared. So anything they gave us, we weren't too confused about it. We just had to go out there and play football.
What does it mean to finish your career this way?
This is the best way to go out. State championship, just with my guys. Just give it all out there. I don't think I missed a play out there. So injuries and stuff can wait. Just left it all out there. I can't explain it. Words can't explain it.
Said on the sideline, if anything, after they scored to go ahead in the fourth quarter, and you guys had just a couple minutes left.
We saw people hanging their heads, but we had 3 minutes left. I went over to the sideline. I said, pull your heads up. We could do this. We could come back and win this way. Exactly what we did.
Talk a little bit about your quarterback's poise on that final drive.
Oh, I think I have the best quarterback in Oklahoma. Our quarterback, Mason Williams, he has the best poise, never hangs his head down, always gets up, always looks for the next play.
It seemed like your brother was involved in almost every play both way. I doubt he took a play off. Can you talk a little bit about his performance tonight?
Oh, my brother's an athlete. My brother's better than me, and that's the first I'm going to say, but after this game, I can truly say he's better. Oklahoma State is getting a good one, and for us to come out here and him get this dub, it was amazing.
What's this feel like? You're a young guy, but to play such a key role all season, to play such a key role tonight, and then to have this game just be bananas and finish the way it did. What's kind of the emotion?
I mean, most people say being a sophomore is hard, you know. They think you have the jitters, but I came in and I knew I had to step up. I knew I couldn't have jitters. I knew I had to play my role, the role I've been playing all season, and get the dub.
Thanks, Braylin.
Thank you.
Hey, what was the play call on that touchdown? What did you see when it kind of developed?
I saw it and I looked, and they weren't ready, and he snapped it, low. So all I focused on was getting the ball and getting into the end zone.
What did you guys change after that first quarter? Because they came out early, took control up by 2 touchdowns. What was the biggest thing you guys had to change?
The biggest thing, we had to change our own attitude. You know, they 17-3, had our heads down, went over to the sidelines. We have to pick our heads up. We have to come back. We have to play, and that's exactly what we did.